So now we're going to open the Salford Diabetes Register data. Now we're looking to compare whether the proportion of men that smoke is the same as the proportion of women that smoke. So in order to do this, we need to create variables that represent the number of men that are smokers and number of women that are smokers. So we do this by data, organising, split combined groups. We select our group identifier, which is sex. Then we select the data to split by group, which is smoking status. Click OK, run, and this gives us our two new variables, which shows the smoking status among men and smoking status among women. In order to get our proportions, we need to do a frequencies on these data. Now, if we notice, there's a different number in these groups, so the data for men will have some missing variables in it, some missing data. So we do analysis, frequencies, run, and this gives us our data here. So among men, we have 26 smokers out of 90, and among the women, we have 33 smokers out of 110. We'll now compare the proportions, so we can do an analysis, proportions, two independent proportions because our men are not related to our women. The total number of observations in sample 1, this is our men, is 90. The number of smokers in the male sample is 26. The total number of observations in the female sample is 110. The total number of smokers in the female sample is 33. Then we press run. So this gives us the proportion of men that are smokers is 0.29. The proportion of women that are smokers is 0.3. Our test of the null hypothesis that there's no difference in the two proportions gives us a two-sided p-value of 0.7607. This is greater than 0.05, so we have got no reason to reject the null hypothesis, and we conclude that there is no statistical difference between the proportion of men that are smokers and the proportion of women that are smokers.